Hey guys, it's Malonb, your Malonb from Facebook and malonshop.com, and I'm here to make my test of crew update video. I have quite a few things to show you guys, so I'm just going to start with the knitting stuff. I have a very cute hat that I actually really like. This is a baby hat. It is a free pattern on Ravelry. It is called Poppy by Just Juicy. I think at least that's how you pronounce it. But this is it. Again, it is a free pattern. This pattern uses short rows. I'm not all that familiar with short rows. I've only done them maybe a handful of times. So if I can make this hat and make it so that it looks really cute, I'm sure any of you guys can do short rows as well. This is mine. I used Red Heart's Unforgettable yarn for this. And because this is such a small hat, it didn't go through all the colors in the colorway. For this one, I added the flower just because I wanted to add one more color in there, but I'm still missing the yellow on this one. But it still came out really cute. And again, you can kind of see how the short rows work. I started with this green side and then it just moves over to this pinkish side. And that's where you connect all of the bottom stitches to make the ribbing. The only difference for me is that I did 2x2 ribbing instead of 1x1 as per the pattern. But again, really cute. I'm really happy with it. I am pretty sure I will be making more of these. Again, I just really liked how cute it looks. My next hat is the swirl hat, and I just named mine Purple Swirl Hat since it is purple. This is also a free pattern, and this one was, I've made it before I believe, but I don't know, one of my last Casa Crew videos, I asked for suggestions on what to work on next. And this was a suggestion from Mel Hall. Hey Mel, thank you for bringing it up again. This is actually a really nice pattern as well. It's called the Swirl Hat by Sheepy Time. Again, it is a free pattern. And mine looks like this. Turned out really nice. I did all the math for this one so it would fit me. You guys know my knitting gauge is not the best. And it came out a little too tight for me. But, I mean, still pretty nice. It's just a little bit too tight. So I will be remaking one at some point. You know, maybe with a bigger needle or adding a few more stitches in there. Just so it fits me. But I do like how it came out. And this is made with Michael's Loops and Threads in purple. Loops and Threads Charisma. I think I don't know the colorway name exactly, but obviously it's a purple purple color. Really nice. The third hat is also a free pattern on Ravelry, and this is actually a really popular one. So maybe some of you guys have made it, or maybe you have it in your queue. It is the Barley Hat by Tin Can Knits. Again, it is a free pattern as well. And this one I also did all the math, and it actually does fit me, which is awesome. And I actually think that, you know, I had to measure my head and everything. And I've done it before, but I've never have really noticed what the average adult size is. Or, you know, most patterns have that, like an adult size, and they have a number of inches on there. I think I have a big head because, like for this one, my head was bigger than the average or the adult size in the pattern. So I think I have a big head also. You know, I've heard some people say that, so maybe just that some patterns run small. I have no idea. But anyway, this is my barley hat. And for this one, I used just some scrap yarn I had laying around. I just picked a couple of colors. I thought one together. You know, put them in a project bag so I can take to work and work on during breaks and stuff. This is what it looks like. So it's kind of color blocked. I think that's what I named it. Barley color blocked on my project page on Ravelry. All these items should be on there, so if you want to find out more information, you can definitely go take a look. The green is, I'm pretty sure it's Red Heart Super Saver, and this color is probably Vanna's Choice, but again, they're scrap, so the label was not with them. I'm pretty sure it's Vanna's Choice though. I don't know what that colorway is, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I think that's all as far as knitting. I do have 2 works in progress for knitting. well, actually 3 works in progress. One I will not be showing you guys because I actually have not worked on it since the last Cast Your Crew video, and it is the shoulder cozy. I showed you guys I was working on a shawl, like shawlette type of thing, that had stripes, the gray, the yellow, and the white. And I just have not touched it again because each repeat is like, or each pattern repeat is 4 rows, and that was just taking me forever to do. So I'll finish it eventually sometime, but I just took a break since last time, so I'm not gonna show that to you guys. The next thing I'm working on is, oh, my fingerless gloves. You guys know, and actually I didn't go grab the one for this month. I'll grab it later, but you guys know that for this month, or not this month, for February, I had that awesome blue yarn as my monthly pick for my monthly yarn club. And I am still not done with the yarn. I did the Age of Brass and Steam kerchief earlier this month. I showed it to you guys in my last video. So I made that with the yarn, but I still had quite a bit left. And my plan was to make fingerless gloves, which I am doing now. I just have not finished them. I barely started the first one. So far, this is what I have. And it's going to be a very simple fingerless gloves. I plan on making these using up as much yarn as I can. So far I have this, just a cuff. Of course I'm going to make it regular, but it just depends on how much yarn I have left after, you know, I get past a thumb. If I have so much left, I plan on doing something with garter stitch. I've been browsing some patterns in general, and there's just one design that I think will use up the most possible, which is like working it up until the thumb, and then for the cuff, for the finger cuff, you would cast off and then cast on vertically, if that makes sense, and then just work it vertically all around in garter stitch. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but that's what I plan to do, again just depending on how much yarn I have left. So that is the first one, and I did divide the yarn I had left in general. I divided it in 2, just so I know exactly how much yarn I have to work with on each. So that is my one work in progress. My other work in progress is my pillow, and I will be showing you guys the pillows I did complete. I was working on a lot of panels that I had. You guys know I make pillows especially via Tunisian crochet, and I was finally working on finishing them up, sewing the back on and stuffing them, etc., so I could post them up in my shop. This is one I still have yet to do. You guys remember this? This was meant to be a cover for my sewing machine, but it just was not gonna work out, so I decided to make it into a pillow. So I cut out the back, and again I just sewing it together and stuffing it, and then, you know, maybe posting it up in my shop sometime. That is my other work in progress. That's actually my third. The first one was a shrug, then the fingerless mitts, and the pillow. And I'll be showing you guys the crochet items. The first item I'll show you guys is the hat. This is also a free pattern. It's called Unforgettable Hat. Looks like that. And this one is also using the Unforgettable yarn, Red Heart Unforgettable, I used for the small baby hat, the poppy. Looks like this. And unfortunately for this one, I ran out of yarn before I had a chance to make the ribbed cuff at the bottom, or the ribbing at the bottom, so I just left it as a beanie. I did use up all my yarn on this. In the last row, actually, I ran out, so I had to use a yellow, I think it was Red Heart. Yeah, like a Red Heart yarn in yellow to finish it off. It's like that. It actually fits pretty well as well, which is nice. That is my one finished item. And let me show you the pillows. I'm not going to go into too much detail with these because I plan to make another video. Once I have them all finished, I want to list them in my shop, obviously, and I will be making a video then just to kind of give you guys an update on what I have listed on there if you're interested. the first one I completed was the Space Invaders hat. I'm sorry, Space Invaders pillow. Not hat, pillow, as you can see. It's a little mini pillow, backed it with white. All these are backed with white. Oh my gosh, this one, I have no idea how long it's been since I finished the panel. And all I needed for this one was to embroider on the stars. Embroider the stars on and then back it. I finally finished it. And this is like a throwback, if you guys remember this character at all. It's Nyan Cat. And again, it's back with white. And the last one I actually finished, which is more recent, it was also from last year. If you guys have been watching me for a little while, then you know that I'm a gamer, and I've been trying to, whenever I beat a game, I've been trying to make something to kind of, something from the game, something relating to the game in general, just because I beat it, kind of to pay homage kind of thing. And this was from last year. Again, I have completed a panel quite some time ago and just got around to finishing it up. It is from Pikmin. This is my Pikmin pillow. And if you guys are familiar with the Pikmin characters, you would kind of guess who these are. I just backed it with white as well. And there's actually one other thing I finished with crochet wise, but I completely forgot to take a picture of it. I'm participating in a couple of swaps, and I'll bring this up whenever I receive my packages for those. But I guess I can't really even say what the project was, because I don't think the person I sent it to, which does a podcast of their own, they have a podcast of their own. I don't think they watch my videos at all, but just in case, I guess. All I will say is that it is one of those Tunisian crochet pillows, and it's not video game related. But I finished it. I shipped stuff off yesterday, which was Saturday, and I finished that pillow up in the morning before shipping, so I just completely forgot to take pictures of it. I think I just put it in the box and then, you know, had it ready to go to the post office. But hopefully, and I think they probably will take pictures of the received packages once they do. So if they do post up a picture of that, I'll ask them if I can include that in my project page, because I did make one for it. I think I just named it Secret Project or something like that. And I can't believe I just forgot to take a picture of it, because again, I did want to make a project page for it. Hopefully I'll post one up eventually. I do have one work in progress for crochet, which I'm sure you guys know what it is, because it's been one of the projects I've been working on the most, and it's actually the longest one I've been working on as well. I mean, my longest running project, which is my blanket, my granny square blanket. It's almost 50% complete. I'm almost done with the Goomba. This is it. I just need one final row of the Goomba's head on top, and then one more row of the border, and then it should be complete. Now, I know that wasn't really all that great as far as showing you guys my progress, so I will be posting a picture here of my progress for this week. So that is my blanket. I'm really pleased with how it's going. Again, I can't wait until it reaches 50%. I only need 2 more rows, which I'm sure I will get through this coming week. Once I do get the Goomba done, I will be taking more pictures and posting on Instagram. You can, if you don't follow me on Instagram yet and you want to, you can definitely check me out. My name is Malonb. And once it is 50% done, I probably will move into doing the shoe. And I didn't bring my actual chart here to show you guys what that whole blanket is going to look like. But if you're on Ravelry, then you can just go check out my project page. I do have it there, and I have all my updates on there as well. So feel free to do that. I did want to bring up a couple of things up for you guys. The first one is the giveaway. Again, if you guys have been watching my videos, you know that currently I have a giveaway going on. It is for my 800 subscriber giveaway, which again, it is so amazing. Thank you guys so much. You still have time to enter until the, I think it's the 6th, which is this coming Friday, and I will be closing the giveaway at midnight Eastern time. I am in Virginia, so I'll be closing it midnight Eastern time on Friday. Again, it is open to new and old subscribers, so if you guys have already entered, that's great. If you want to share with anyone else who would want to win something yarny, yarny related, and or is interested in seeing others' projects, etc., you know, please share with them and let them know about the giveaway in general. The other thing I want to bring up for you guys is, especially for those who live around the area, I will be going to New York, and this is not anytime soon. I will be going there. I'm not sure exactly the dates, but it will be either on June or July sometime, and I will be there for, I don't know if it's like maybe 5 or 6 days. I know I will be getting there or going there on a Saturday probably, and I will be leaving that following Friday or something similar to that. So I know I will be staying in the Manhattan area, which I'm actually really excited about, because from what I looked up, the hotel where I'll be staying at, it's only like half a mile from Nintendo World, which is a Nintendo store in New York. And I've been there before, but it's actually been quite a few, well, it's been maybe like 4 years, something like that, since I've been to New York and since I've been to the store in general. So I'm just really excited. I also do plan to check out some of the, I know Lime brand has some kind of office. I don't know if they also have a shop there as well. I'm going to see what I can do to go check that place out. I don't know where that is located, so I just have to see what other places that are close enough where I can go check them out. I will be driving there, so I will have access to a car to go anywhere else where I may have to go. But other than Red Heart, I don't know what other shops or, yeah, what other yarn related shops or places I would want to check out. If you guys are familiar or know of any, do let me know. Again, it's not gonna be happening anytime soon, so I have a lot of time to think about or plan it out and exactly what I want to do. But I just wanted to give you guys a heads up in case any of you guys who do live close by or who live around the area and you would be interested in meeting up sometime. Again, I will be there probably that weekend that I arrive until maybe Friday or so of the coming week, if that makes sense. But it's, you know, as I know more details, I'll let you guys know as well. Alright, so here I have my pick for the month of March. The yarn I will be making something with this month. Let me open it. Oh my gosh. This is the James C. Brett Marble double knitting. And this is the, well, it doesn't have a colorway. It just says a shade and dye lot. But it's like a gray with hints of brown and some yellows, as you can see. And with my notes here, it says, oh, this is the only one in my stash, unfortunately. It says hat, maybe amigurumi, maybe wrist warmers. So I'll have to see what I'll be making with that. I love it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.